Hello, everybody. Queen Lenora, of course, with the Love and Live show. So I wanted to talk to you about something I just found out about myself. Now, you all know I've been on my weight loss journey, and it's going slowly but good because that's where I want it to go. The slower, not the slower it goes, but, we want it to stay off. We don't just want to lose weight and not let it stay off. But what I've learned, going to the doctors, making sure everything's good, everything's going good with myself, that I have anxiety. Now, for a person that doesn't deal with anxiety, like really pay anybody attention that says anxiety or never try to really learn what anxiety is all about, I'm going to just explain. Now that I know what the name of it is and stuff that I've been going through, I realize that we got to figure out ways to deal with it and cope with it. But I just want people to understand anxiety is so real. Like, I was watching a movie, just giving my little example of me and my anxiety. I was watching this movie called Breakthrough. And if you've seen it, it's really good. If you haven't, go see it. But, so with anxiety, just watching it, I tensed up. Like I was holding my fist like this and doing this to my face because I was just so like, and I had to really like release it. So I was like that. And I was like, oh my God, this is really real. Let me in. So it was really real. So I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is what I'm going through. This is, and all I thought about the whole time I was there was like, oh my goodness, this is what anxiety is. Like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm like really paying attention to my body and everything. Leave Manny alone, he's fine. Paying attention to my body and everything. And I'm just like, okay, this is just way more than what I noticed. So I was like, when did I actually get it? And I realized I probably, because I'm always got to find the root. Like, you just don't pop up with anxiety. Like, what caused it? And it was probably when my daughter niece passed away. When she died, I think that's when anxiety, because I remember, like, probably a few days later, when I finally went back home. So, probably, she had been gone for 3 weeks or so. Got back home, I was watching this TV show. And it was, some TV show. Do your stuff. My son is easily distracted. He's homeschooled. And he's easily distracted and he finds any way not to do his homework. So that's what he's doing. So now he wants to talk to the dog and play with the dog. And so the dog is over here by me chilling and relaxing. And he now has to play with him because it's getting his mind off of doing his homework. And then he's going to go, when I say, why didn't you do your homework? Well, because you saw the dogs and you saw this, there's all these excuses. So anyway, back to my anxiety. So 3 to 4 weeks ago, after she passed and I finally went back home because I didn't go home for a while, I just bawled out. I was crying and then I couldn't breathe. And then my nose was stuffed, I couldn't breathe. And then I was just like freaking out and panicking. And I realized then I probably would never be able to watch anything sad. And the bad part about it wasn't nothing as sad. It was, everybody was happy at the end and I was, and I was like, oh my God, this is, and I think that's where it stems from and the reason I say that, because anytime I watch, I don't care if it's a sitcom, action-packed movie or anything, even if I know what's about to happen, like I could go, oh, he's going to catch her in cheating. Oh, he's going to find out she's cheating. Oh, he's going to find out there's a surprise. Oh, he's going to find out this, or whatever it is. I get tense and I'll start talking, or I'll leave the room, or I will start doing something, or I'll just start closing my ears and no, so I can't hear it. And I know it's nothing sad, or it's going to be funny, or something like that. I realized, I said, this must be what my anxiety is. Because I'm always like, I understand like sad movies like Breakthrough, like it was emotional, but it was so deep in about faith and how to look at things and how to deal with your situation. And even when everybody's against you, you focus on what your situation is. Even though I was so tense, then I was like, and then every time somebody said something, I'm like, how dare they? It was an amazingly crazy movie. And I saw my anxiety go in this water wave of emotions. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's what it is. And I was like, I don't know what this is. And it's something that, I mean, everybody deals with anxiety totally different, but it's something that I think that we should be aware of, and that people should be aware of it and be sensitive to it, because I was not sensitive to it because I didn't know anything about it. And when you don't know anything about it, it's hard to be sensitive to it. Like, I might not have ever experienced death, but I can imagine what death feels like, you know, when somebody dies. Well, now that I've been through it, now it like confirms all my thought process. But when I heard about anxiety, I was like, what are you having anxiety about? Okay, now let's. This is called Purple Rain. My daughter makes it. Love it. This one doesn't have the glitter on it, but anyway, I love it regardless. But I put too much on. So anyway, and I tend to do that a lot, as my daughter says, but that's what I do. But I just want people to stay cautious and understand that even though you might not understand anxiety, or if you're going through anxiety, it is all right. And if you don't understand it, learn something about it so you can have a little sympathy or empathy towards the situation. Because if you don't, then it's going to be like the hardest thing. And people need somebody to talk to, somebody who can calm them down. And if you look into some research of anxiety, you might have ways to help people in that area. Now, I haven't done that research yet, but I'm just saying, now that I am going through it, I'm now going to be looking into the research. But now that I'm talking to so many people and everybody's like, yeah, I got anxiety, this is what I do. Yeah, I got anxiety, this is what I do. And a lot of people I know are going to the vape pens. I can't smoke because I will choke to death. I don't do good with that. I tried that when I was younger, trying to fake smoke cigarettes and stuff like that. And then my girlfriend was like, no, just don't, you know, you don't even have to inhale it. Just breathe it in, and that's it. Don't even inhale it or nothing. And I choked for a good 30, 45 minutes after. And that was like not that many months ago. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not a person that can do that. I'm not that. So for people like me who can't inhale, for people like me, you know, you think because I'm plus size that I'm not picky and I eat all day long and 24 hours a day, even though you know, because I done told you, but you still have your mind, because most big people that you see or know, they eat a lot and they do this and that until you meet me, and then you be like, what? We wondering why you big. You know, I mean, that conversation you'll have. But I'm picky. And so if I don't like it can't go down my throat. That's just it. It just pops back out. There's nothing I can do about it. That's why I don't do cough medicine. There's a lot of stuff I just don't do, because if it don't go down my throat, it ain't gonna work. That's just all I gotta say. Sorry if that offends people, but that's, it's so funny because you're gonna, well, why that offend me? Because people are crazy like that. Like, they get mad. Oh, I'm gonna give you this. This is gonna help your body. Oh, my body doesn't like it. But it's going to help you. It won't go down my throat. Make it. You tell me when you come up with a solution on how to make your body swallow something that it won't. Let me know. I've tried different things. My husband, we was playing questions a long time ago, like years ago. I think my oldest son was 5 or 6. And we played questions, and they tried to make me drink Patron, and I put the Patron, and I sent a shot glass, and I went, and it flew right back out, all on the floor, on the carpet. It just doesn't go down. So I just try to tell people it just won't go down. But people feel like I can force it. So I'm waiting for you to tell me how. You people who feel like I can force it down my throat. That's what I thought. Anyway, so just had to have that moment. But anyway, so there's some anxiety, and my doctor gave me some anxiety medicine. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like it. I don't know if it's, I'm assuming it's the anxiety medicine because that's one of the new medicines that I got. So I don't like that medicine. But I'm going to try to finish the pill out. But it makes me feel like I'm high, and I'm not. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like, even when I had to take some edible candy, I don't like the feeling of being high. So I'd be hoping CBD be working, but we're not even gonna go there. I know people are gonna have an argument about that, but just letting you know. So I don't like being high. I don't like to feel it. And that's why I don't like the anxiety medicine. And it doesn't seem to calm me down from whatever I'm going through. So we need to figure out some methods. So if you have any ideas and suggestions, please post it. And remember, subscribe. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I just got that word down. Subscribe. Share. What?
Follow.
Follow. Like. Comment. That's what I just said. I said comment.
And post this on YouTube. Hit the bell.
This is YouTube. I said this is not what I'm doing.
Then tell them to hit notifications.
Hit notifications so when I pop up, you see me. Yay! Anyway, so I just wanted you guys to think about anxiety and help people out and give me some more ideas, because I would love to know some things to really calm my nerves when I'm having anxiety, especially when I want to go to the movies, because I love going to the movies, but I don't like that anxiety. Like when I watch Avengers Endgame, well, we knew everybody was coming back. I mean, dang, my kids are into this stuff, so of course they told me they coming back, but it was just the whole tension of it and all the stuff that happened. I'm not going to say anything because I know even though the movie's been out for a minute, doesn't mean everybody's watched it. So I'm not giving a spoiler alert. I'm just saying I need something to help me when I'm at the movies, and I don't want drugs. So anything to like maybe bring us a ball to squeeze or something, I don't know. Give some suggestions. But anxiety is real, and be loving and caring and understanding to the people who do have anxiety. And remember to love and live each day as if it were your last, because you never know who's promised. Like back there, that's my auntie in that urn. We didn't know she was dying. She found out she was dying in October when she found out she had cancer. So it was too late to do anything, I guess. I don't know, because she didn't want us to know. She came down in December, visited us twice, and loved on us, and we loved on her, and then she left, and then wasn't going to let us know she was sick, so we ended up finding out she was sick, and then by the time we only had, well, matter of fact, I didn't get to see her. My mom only got to spend 3 days, 4 days. She had to come back, and then she went back up there. Before she can get back up there, she had passed away. So you never know. So right there, my auntie in a silver urn, she passed away, and it wasn't that long ago. And I'm just letting you know right now, you have to love and live each day as if it were your life, because tomorrow is not promised. So don't think I can stay mad at somebody because I have tomorrow to forgive them. You never know. You just never know. And for people who got anxiety, this is something that can get your anxiety up, being worried about somebody and holding animosity and judgment and all that against somebody. You don't want to do that, okay? And if you can, I mean, just like I tell you, Yahweh is my best friend. He's my partner in everything that I do. I can't do anything without Yahweh. And then I have my family, of course, and I love my husband and my kids, and we're just a partnership. And yes, we're going to fight and argue. That's what people do. But we have to learn to forgive each other and love on each other and care about each other and support each other and encourage each other, okay? Remember that and have a wonderful day. Remember, Queen Lenora loves you. We are royalty, and we're going to walk in royalty, okay? Be blessed. Smooches.